My hair today is very politician's wife. Hi, my husband is a politician. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rudy and thank you so much for being here. I think 2 weeks ago I uploaded a video of what my Sephora cart was, and I wanted to do an update and tell you guys what I actually got and give you some quick speed reviews on some of these things, because I ended up cutting my cart down by quite a lot and I was very proud of myself. And then there are a few things that I just wanted to talk about that I feel like are 1000% worth your money, some things I added back into my cart, and a few things that I'm actually returning from my haul. I think most of the stuff we're going to talk about today I am wearing in some form or fashion, so we'll definitely get into that. I can't wait to hear what you guys have been up to. I can't wait to hear what you've gotten in your Sephora haul. I think today when I'm filming this is the last day of the sale and I only made one order. I'm like pretty proud of myself for that because I could have made a few more. In fact, I was thinking about like getting my correct shades and a few other things, and then I was like, no, you don't need to do that. That's a waste. You have like mixing products, you have like bronzing drops. So I'm pretty proud of myself for how minimal I kept it, considering I'm also making a few returns. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Like I said, my name is Rudy, and honestly, we talk about more than just Sephora on this channel, but it is a lot of our topics of conversation. We also talk about skincare, makeup, mental health. We do a little bit of vlogging and fashion, and I would love to have you subscribe. All right, so the first thing that I need to just get out of the way is gonna go ahead and be this big ol'. I did make the purchase of the Dyson Corral. If you know me, you know how much I love my Dyson Airwrap. The Airwrap is a product from Dyson that also is for hair, and it's like curling wands, just in case you haven't seen it online, which I'm sure you have. It has curling wands, it has a blow dryer, it has a round brush, it has a few straightening tools in it. However, I've never found that those worked super well, which is why I was interested in getting the Corral. And you may be wondering, like, why would a straightener be worth like almost $500? Well, I have very thin hair that's only getting thinner by the day, and I just feel like I want to try and protect that as much as I can as I get older. And if that means buying something that's more expensive to protect my hair and to protect it from heat damage, I'm gonna do that, knowing that I use these products and these tools like every single day. I'm not really a person who can just like wear their hair as is out. Like, I have to heat style it in some way, shape, or form. And so if I'm gonna heat style it every day, I'm gonna invest in the nice products to help me do that without damaging my hair. So I love the Airwrap. Actually, I Airwrapped it today, so if you like this kind of like big wavy curly, this is the Airwrap. However, I have straightened and curled my hair with this, and so far so good, but I gotta say it is incredibly heavy. This product is like so heavy, and I remember someone saying like, oh yeah, my hairdresser has that, but she doesn't use it because it's like so heavy that she wouldn't be able to use it in her salon all day because it's so heavy. But what's cool about this product and like why they have the technology they have is like these actually bend. I don't know if you can see like the bend here underneath both of these plates, and it really just cinches your hair perfectly inside of these. There's no pull with it at all, and because it has the rounded corners, it can also do a curl. So far I would say it's very much like a normal straightener, but better for your hair in general. It's also cordless. Sorry, forgot to mention that. The fact that it's cordless is incredible. Like, that to me is worth it in itself. And like, again, like everybody has something that they feel like they want to spend money on for a specific reason, and for me it's beauty, hair. I don't really need to explain myself to you. I know you guys understand, but I can make a whole video on this if you want. Just let me know in the comments. It was very expensive, but so far I am very much enjoying it. Next up, something that I highly recommend that you pick up if you have sensitive skin like me, or if you've used this before. This is the jumbo size of the Tower 28 SOS Spray. So now I have all three sizes, and I'll kind of go through them. So they make a mini that is 1 fluid ounce. This is the normal size that you would buy outside of the jumbo size when it's available, and this is 4 ounces. And then the jumbo is for your refill of these products. There's no spray on it. And this is 16 ounces. So if you are somebody who loves the SOS spray just like I do, I use this spray in so many ways. I use it as skincare, I use it as makeup prep, and I also use it as a setting or finishing spray, especially if my face is feeling super dry, which it kind of is right now. If you're not sure what the SOS spray is and why I'm so obsessed with it, it's actually just a hypochlorous acid spray. Hypochlorous acid is found within our skin and in our body, and it helps with wound healing. So applied topically, it can help with irritation, redness, hives, and eczema. And it's also approved by the National Eczema Association, which there are not many brands or products that have the NEA approval seal on them, which is kind of amazing. I also have an entire video on my eczema on my body and how I've really dealt with it and helped get rid of it over the past couple years. So if you're interested in that, I'll leave it up above, but it does include the SOS spray. And again, the jumbo only comes around like once a year, if that. So make sure you get your hands on it if that's something you're interested in. I guess while we're talking about Tower 28, we can talk about the set that I actually got that I said I wasn't going to get, and I'll tell you why. It is the Sparkly Clean set from the Sephora Favorites, and I actually mentioned it in the video about the fact that I wanted to get it, but I wasn't going to, and I was going to wait for this Tower 28 lip product to come out on its own, and then I was gonna purchase that. However, there has been a snafu, and I bought the entire set, and I'm so glad that I did, honestly. So I actually posted a little review of it on TikTok and Instagram, quick plug, it's at the Rudi Berry, but I'll put it in here so you can see I did a full face with all of the products in the set. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. So yeah, I actually did a full face of everything in the set, and you know, spoiler alert, I really am glad that I got it, and I very much enjoy it. And there were a few things, honestly, in the set that I was like surprised to actually really enjoy. But I'm really glad that I ended up getting the set, because the whole reason I wanted this set, right, was because of the Juice Bomb from Tower 28, which is their brand new lip product. And I absolutely love it. I'm wearing it today, and I'll zoom in to show you here in a second. But I went to look for the individual link for this product, and it was gone. And I found out through the grapevine that they're having some issues with like their shipping and their factory, and so this just isn't available for sale yet. So the only way to get this is through buying the Sparkly Clean set. And honestly, for $39, the amount of products that you get, I recommend that you do it, even if you're not super interested in just this product. So again, this is the Juice Bomb in the shade Mix. This is the only one that was available at the time that I bought it. I'm wearing it today, and it is truly the perfect nude for me, especially in like a balmy style form. I think if you have a little bit of a darker skin tone, you may not love it, but it is very sheer, very buildable. The only thing that I will say, love that color, is that it's really soft, and that is the, kind of the feedback I've heard from other people as well. It's really soft, so I would not recommend keeping it in your purse while you're like out at a hot bar or something like that. It's really like melty, so you just want to be careful with it if you live in a hot climate, but the color itself is really just stunning. It's like this beautiful mauve-y natural nude. It builds really well on the lips, and I love it. I think it looks so natural and so beautiful. Okay, so that was the main reason why I got the set. However, the rest of the items in the set are also winners. You guys know that I love Merit Beauty. I actually have a few videos with them that were sponsored, and I actually didn't have this color in the blush. This is in the shade Cheeky, and it's definitely a more cool toned berry. I have their other berry shade in Raspberry Beret, and this is just like probably one shade lighter than this. And I gotta say, it looks very similar to what I'm wearing today, but it's not this. I wish it was this, because what I'm wearing is going to be a fail, so stay tuned for that. But these are super easy to blend. They are great for cream blush beginners or cream makeup beginners, and I think this color would work on a lot of skin tones because it is like a middle of the road shade. It's got a nice cool undertone, so definitely another winner in the set. The one thing in the set that I was like not excited about, and I actually talked about in like a buy or buy video last holiday, was this Milk Chalk set. This is the color Chalk in the shade Hopscotch, and to be honest, like I still don't understand this packaging, and I don't understand why it had to be this way, but I actually like the product. It's literally a piece of chalk, but it's got really nice pigmentation. It's this gorgeous gold shade, and I've been using this as an inner corner highlight. I have it on today as my inner corner highlight, and then I'll just kind of like dab some on my nose as well. Maybe I'll put some here. And it has like a really nice, gorgeous glow. I will say the only thing that I don't love about it is that if you apply it straight to your face, you will get, you know, some of your oils on it, and it kind of hard pans just like any other powder product, so you have to be careful with that. But again, the packaging itself, hate it. I don't like how messy it is, but the actual product is very pretty and I feel like it lasts for a long time. The other two minis in the set I also really like. This is the new Ilia Fullest Volumizing Mascara. I love a natural bristle wand and I also love an hourglass shaped wand. So this is a total win in my book. I'm wearing it today as well. I do have a lash lift and tint, so keep that in mind. My lashes are already pretty much basically curled all the time. But if you like a natural bristle wand, I think you would really like this. Granted, I do think that there are a lot of drugstore mascaras that are just as good and have this similar shape, like the Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. But if you're buying the set, this is definitely not a bad product to have in your disposal, especially in a mini if you are traveling. And then the last thing is something I really hadn't tried before, which is the Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas. This is a primer. I think they could have picked something else for this set. Like, I feel like they could have picked the Milk Primer that everyone loves, but I'm not complaining. The Silk Canvas, the hard circle one, is what I used on my wedding day. I actually have a video of me applying my entire wedding makeup I can link up above. I assume that the liquid one is gonna be very good as well as a primer. I'll have to test it out soon. I'm not much of a primer person, but when I do need like a nice pore-filling smooth primer, I usually go for the Silk Canvas. So I assume the liquid Silk Canvas is also very good. And that's the whole set, honestly. I think for like, what, $36, it's totally worth it. And especially if you were looking for this and now knowing like they're having some issues with the factory, I say do it. Another win that I'm wearing today is the Nudestix Brow Boost and Set Gel Extra Large. I actually got this recommendation from Kathleen Lights. I personally did not get this recommendation from her. She has no idea who I am, but she was like kind of the campaign head for this product because she really loved their Brow Duo, and it had a gel on one side and a pencil on the other side, and they made an entire size of the gel itself because she loved it so much and mentioned it so many times in her videos. So I thought that was kind of cool that they took feedback from someone who uses their products a lot. And I just thought it was interesting because, well, one, I love Nudestix. I love all of their products. Like, they really have rarely done me wrong, so I wanted to try it, but also because the color of the liquid is like in between clear and a brown shade. I'm gonna try and show you. It's like, I love a clear, but it's not all the way clear. It's got like almost a browny, dusty shade to it, which to me is like super unique because it gives you a kind of clear brow without those balls of like clear goop sticking around. I think they look really good, and I will say it's not like a sticky gel that's going to put them in place while it's wet, but whatever shape you put them into, once it dries down, it does have that kind of hardening feeling to the brows. Not everyone likes that. Some people like their brow hair to be like malleable so they can like fix it throughout the day. I prefer for my brows to be like crunchy, to know that they're not going to move, and I don't want them to move. So if you're not into like a crunchy finish, you won't like this, but I really like it. I love that it's kind of like in between two colors. It's not 100% clear, it's not 100% brown, and I think it works very well with any pencil that you choose. So highly recommend this if you're looking for a good clear gel. I will say like the NYX brow glue is still probably my favorite, but I'm out of it, so I'm gonna go through this first and then I'll see what I end up getting next. All right, we're down to my last two things, which are both returns, and it's unfortunate because they're both concealers and they're things that I really wanted to try, but it is what it is. The first one I didn't even open because I know for a fact that it is way too light for me. This is the Sephora Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. If you guys know me, you know, or you've watched my videos before, I really like this formula in their under eye corrector in Melon. It's very lightweight and dries down, and so I kind of felt like this would be great as a concealer because you wouldn't need to set it, but I clearly got the wrong shade. I mean, this is like white as can be. It's the same color as this jacket. So I usually am a good shade match. This is in shade 8, so I definitely need to go up a few shades, and I'm not even gonna try with this because there's no point. The other one is my Charlotte Tilbury one that I was really excited about, so I'm disappointed actually. This is the Magic Away Liquid Concealer, and I've seen this girl on TikTok and Instagram do the most amazing videos with this product, and I just kind of liked the vibe of the product and how it came in this like wand. I'll show you. Just like their, you know, all of Charlotte Tilbury stuff comes in like these kind of wand style things. I just wanted to try it out, but as I've gotten older, I've told you guys that I really prefer a thin, lightweight concealer, and this is more of a thick, creamy mattifying concealer, so I just don't see myself using this at all. This is in the shade Medium 5, and I don't know, it's just not for me. It gives me like Shape Tape vibes with the coverage, and I have worn it once, and it just isn't for me. I'm so much more of a like hydrating concealer kind of girl. Right now I'm wearing the Nude Sticks concealer, and I usually go for the Tarte Hydro Sealer. So I would rather kind of fix my under eye bag problem with skincare and lightening products and under eye brightening, and then go in with a really lightweight concealer that doesn't really crease or look super cakey on the face, especially because I don't wear a lot of heavy coverage. So this was just not right for me. If you like a thicker concealer and you're looking for an alternative to the Shape Tape that's maybe a little bit less coverage, I would say give this a try, but honestly, it was a little bit of a fail, and a lot of people on TikTok told me that they thought it would be, so they were right. And that's it. That's literally all I got in the sale, although this was an insane amount of money, so it's not like I didn't spend money. You went ahead and spent money, girl. But, you know, I'm glad I got the things that I did, especially the Sparkly Clean set. Like, if you are looking into any of those brands to try or those products to try, totally pick up the set while you can, because one, it's limited edition for the holiday, and two, it has like a good mix of all of these different clean at Sephora brands that I typically like to go for. Lets you dip your toes in the water, and you get that Tower 28 lippy that is not available individually yet. Let me know down below if you want full reviews on any of these, or if you have questions on something you may have bought in your cart. If you think that I might like something, share one of your recommendations with me in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video really soon. Bye!